nobody should want cops to have to deal with that. But Republicans can't deal with the fact that like their people stormed the Capitol and tried to overthrow the government. And so they're like, we better spin this so we don't have to address that we don't give a fuck about cops. This is Benny Johnson interviewing Kristi Noem. Benny Johnson, as should be pointed out every time his face is shown, Benny Johnson has been paid around $4 million by Russian propaganda outlets to do Russian propaganda for them, which he absolutely did and continues to do. Here he is interviewing Kristi Noem, who's on her 58th costume change of the day. This is quite possibly the most dishonest question I've ever heard in my life. I hadn't heard the quote yet, so I saw this first, and then I'm going to show you guys the quote, but this was the most dishonest question I think I've ever seen.
Oh, not a lot of that was going on MSNBC. Rachel Maddow called it disgusting. And Nicole Wallace on MSNBC said that DJ should consider potentially killing himself. Those are her words, not mine. That's what she.
Okay, so first of all, those are your words, Benny Johnson. Those are her words, not mine. Kristi Noem is so goddamn dumb and so much in line with the cult that she's not even going to say, I'm looking into that. She's just decided, Benny, you said it, so I believe it.
She said that. And she said that she made it in light of a joke about trying to make a joke about January 6th or something. It's repulsive. It's the most viral clip on the internet right now.
But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump's supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide.
All right. Let's watch it in context. But let's Kristi Noem real quick first.
Do you think that she should lose her job for statements like this?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
First of all, she didn't say that I hope you commit suicide. She said, I hope he doesn't have to defend the Capitol for obvious reasons. But let's give her full context here. But you see Kristi Noem just like, I believe you. I believe you. It's bad. Here's the quote in full.
This was a lesson in finding one thing that you let yourself feel. And I let my...
Jeff, you're annoying. Be quiet. Be quiet for a little while, please. Don't make us mute you. Can you just... like one comment every 5 minutes, please. You're filling up the chat. Some of your shit you're saying sounds like you're casting spells. Can you shut up for a little bit?
Myself feel joy about DJ, and I hope he's alive for another, 95 years, right? And I hope he lives and the life he wants to live. He wants to be a cop. He knows what he wants to do. And maybe when you have childhood cancer, that crystallizes for you. And I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer. But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump's supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide. And I hope he isn't one who has to testify against the people who carried out acts of seditious conspiracy and then live to see Donald Trump pardon those people.
Have you ever heard a more dishonest phrasing of a question? She basically said that he should kill himself, and she was joking. None of that was a joke. None of it was a joke. None of that. I hope every cop it doesn't have to deal with what the cops had to deal with on January 6th. And listen, I'm not a big fan of the cops, but even I, who ACAB baby, like even I don't want any cops to have to deal with that. Nobody should want cops to have to deal with that, but Republicans can't deal with the fact that like their people stormed the Capitol and tried to overthrow the government. And so they're like, we better spin this so we don't have to address that we don't give a fuck about cops. I can't believe that video went viral for those reasons. I can't believe people saw that video, even out of context, and thought, oh, she's telling him that he should kill himself. That's crazy. Like there's no scenario where that is that's the interpretation you should have gotten from that video. Only if you're in a cult. That's the only option. I mean, I just hope as a cop he doesn't have to deal with anything that went on during the summer of love, far more damage and death. Those people all got arrested. God damn you. I swear to God, there's gotta be bots, right? It's gotta be. How do you guys all say the same thing? Summer of love. What's next? Russia? Give me some Russia. Let's flood the comments with MAGA talking points. Her emails. How about that one? Summer of love. We got Russia. Her emails. Give me some drill, baby, drill. How are we gonna fix the economy? Drill, baby, drill. Give me all your talking points. Let them out. Drill, baby, drill.